Welcome everyone to my very first quiz. This quiz will be a general knowledge round, a higher lower round, a movie taglines round, a where are we round, a letters and numbers round, and then finally concluding with another general knowledge round. Let's get into it. So the general knowledge round, this round is 10 general knowledge questions. Each correct answer is 1 point. Question 1. What is the capital city of Canada? You'll have around 15 seconds for each question. Question 2. What is the largest ocean on Earth? Question 3. What is the chemical symbol for gold on the periodic table? Question 4. In the book The Hobbit, what is the answer to Bilbo Baggins's riddle, "What's in my pocket"? Question 5. In Greek mythology, who is the god of the sea? Question number 6. Which country hosted the first modern Olympic Games in 1896? Question number 7. What is the driest hot desert in the world? Careful note on the wording there. Question number 8. How many sides does a dodecagon have? Question number 9. Name a city mentioned in the Men at Work song Down Under. Question number 10. Which country gifted the Statue of Liberty to the United States? Alrighty, and that is it for our general knowledge round. Into the round 2, higher or lower. So in this round you'll be shown 2 movies and you'll be required to choose which one has the higher review score according to IMDb. You'll have around 20 seconds per question. Let's get into it. Question 1. Mission Impossible Ghost Protocol or The Hunger Games Catching Fire? Which one has the higher review score? Alright, question 2. The Martian or Aladdin, the live action version? Which one has the higher review score? Question number 3. The Chronicles of Narnia, The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, or Avengers Infinity War? Which one has the higher review score? Question number 4. Two great films, 12 Angry Men or Orson Welles' Citizen Kane? Which one has the higher review score? Question number 5. Jurassic World or 21 Jump Street? Which one has the higher review score? Alrighty, and that wraps up round 1 and 2. Let's go through the answers. So, the answer to question 1, what is the capital city of Canada? That is, of course, Ottawa. Answer 2, what is the largest ocean on Earth? The Pacific Ocean. Answer 3, what is the chemical symbol for gold? AU. Answer 4, in the book The Hobbit, what is the answer to Bilbo Baggins's riddle? What's in my pocket? That would be the One Ring. I will also accept my precious if you are Gollum. The answer to question 5, in Greek mythology, who is the god of the sea? That would be Poseidon. Answer 6, which country hosted the first modern Olympic Games in 1896? That is Greece. Answer 7, what is the driest hot desert in the world? That is the Atacama Desert, noting the hot. Yes, Antarctica is drier, but it is a cold desert. Answer 8, how many sides does a dodecagon have? That would, of course, be 12 sides. Answer 9, name a city mentioned in the Men at Work song Down Under. Of course, the person was buying bread from a man in Brussels and dying in a den in Bombay. But on the Bombay front, I will also accept Mumbai. It is the same city. Answer to question 10. Which country gifted the Statue of Liberty to the United States? That is France. Alrighty, the higher or lower questions. So, which is higher, Mission Impossible Ghost Protocol or The Hunger Games Catching Fire? That is The Hunger Games Catching Fire. Well done if you got that. Answer 12, which is higher, The Martian or the live action Aladdin? That is The Martian. Answer 13, which is higher, The Chronicles of Narnia, The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, or Avengers Infinity War? Avengers Infinity War. Okay, two classic films, which is better rated, 12 Angry Men or Citizen Kane? 12 Angry Men. There you go. I would highly recommend giving it a watch. Excellent film. Answer to question 15, which is higher rated, Jurassic World or 21 Jump Street? 21 Jump Street takes the win. Alright, that's that done. On to round three, movie taglines. You'll be shown 5 movie taglines and you will have to name the movie they relate to. You will have around 20 seconds per question. Let's get into it. Question 1. Live, die, repeat. Question number 2. In space, no one can hear you scream. Question 3. Who are you going to call? Question 4. On air and unaware. Question 5. Same make, same model, new mission. Alrighty, that wraps up that round. On to round 4. Guess the country. So you have you'll be shown a picture of a country, then 20 seconds later you'll be given a fact about the country. If you get the answer from just the picture, that's 2 points. If you get it after the additional information is revealed, that will just be 1 point. And here is our first country. All right, and the fact about the country is that it is the largest landlocked country. Okay, on to our next one. Alrighty, on to our second country. And the fact about this country is that it has 2 official languages, Hebrew and Arabic. And on to our next country. There is the picture. And the fact about the country is that it spans 11 time zones. And our next country. There is the picture. And a fact about this country is that its name translates to Navel of the Moon. And on to our final country. And our fact about this country is that it is the largest oil producer in the world. Okay, moving on. Answers to the movie taglines and the Where We Are questions. So, Live, Die, Repeat is, of course, Edge of Tomorrow, starring Tom Cruise. In Space, No One Can Hear You Scream is the iconic tagline to Alien. Who are you going to call? Those, of course, you're going to call the Ghostbusters. On Air and Unaware, bit of a tricky one if you haven't seen the movie, that is The Truman Show. Same make, same model, new mission. Should be quite obvious once you hear it. Yep, Terminator 2 Judgment Day. The best one, in my opinion. Alrighty, the answer to question 21, this is Kazakhstan. And this, the fact should have made it pretty obvious, Israel, but you can also see some Hebrew on some signs. This one, very tricky, so very well done if you got it just from the picture. That is Russia. This one looks like a lovely place, Mexico. And our final Where Are We? The answer to this final one, the largest oil producer in the world, is of course good old USA. Alrighty, on to round 5. Our letters round has a maximum of 10 points. So a chosen comment determines out of 9 letters how many consonants and how many vowels will be used. You can only use each letter once to make the longest word you can. You can make a 9-letter word, that's 10 points, and for all others, you get as many points as letters used. So if you make a 6-letter word, that would be 6 points. Valid words are those in the Oxford Dictionary, and no proper nouns allowed. Do put in the comments what word you came up with. So our first letter, N. Second letter, M. And our vowel, E. Our fourth letter, consonant, D. Our fifth letter, a vowel, O. Our sixth letter, a consonant, P. Our seventh letter, a vowel, O. Eighth letter, a consonant, T. And our final letter, a consonant, C. Best of luck, you have 30 seconds. And that's 30 seconds. Let's get into the answers. So our top 5 words are contempo, compoted, compote, metapon, and compone. Very well done if you got any of them, and also very well done if you got, I would say, 6 or above. Very tricky set of letters that was. Alrighty, on to round 6, our numbers round, where you can score a maximum of 10 points. The numbers round, so with 6 numbers, a mix of small and large, chosen by a comment. You must use these numbers to reach a randomly generated number with multiplication, addition, subtraction, and division. You may only use each number once, but you don't need to use all the numbers in your solution. If you reach the number exactly, that is 10 points. If you are off by 1, then 9 points, all the way down to 0. We do not give negative scores. So our first number, a small, 2. Our second number, a large, 8. Our third number, a small, 1. Our fourth number, another small, 3. And our 2 large, 75. And our final number, 50. And our score to reach is 554. You have 30 seconds starting now. Best of luck. And that is time. So very well done if you're able to get that in 30 seconds. I'll show you my answer, but it took me much longer than 30 seconds to get it. So well done if you got very close or got the exact round. So 8 by 75 is 600. Minus 50 is 550. Plus the 3 plus the 1 is 554. But again, very well done if you're able to get that. Tricky numbers as well. Do put your answer down in the comment, that'd be greatly appreciated. Alright, and on to our final round of 10 general knowledge questions. Each is worth 1 point. So question 1, which metal is liquid at room temperature? On to question 2, who discovered penicillin in 1928? Question 3, which language is the official language of Brazil? On to question 4, who composed the Four Seasons? Question 5, what was the very first song played on MTV? And a clue, it is very ironic. Question number 6, What two forces are required for flight? Question 7. What is the NATO phonetic alphabet word for F? Question number 8. Who was the first woman to win a Nobel Prize? Question number 9. In what year did the Berlin Wall fall? Question number 10. Botanically speaking, are bananas classified as a poem, a drupe, or a berry? Alrighty, and on to our final set of answers. Answer to question answer 26. Which metal is liquid at room temperature? That is mercury. The answer to who discovered penicillin in 1928 is Alexander Fleming. The answer to which language is the official language of Brazil is, of course, Portuguese. Who composed the Four Seasons? That would be Antonio Vivaldi. Of course, just Vivaldi is fine. What was the first song played on MTV? Very ironic. Video killed the radio star. What two forces are required for flight? Lift and thrust. Give yourself half a point for each. What is the NATO phonetic alphabet word for F? Is foxtrot. Who was the first woman to win a Nobel Prize? That would be Mary Curie. In what year did the Berlin Wall fall? Oh, yeah, this one was for our older participants. 1989. Botanically speaking, bananas are classified as a poem, a drupe, or a berry. Bananas are classified as a berry. And that is all, folks. Thank you for watching. Thank you for playing. I hope you scored very well and had a great time. Do stick around. I'm going to keep making more of these. Yeah, hope to see you. Write some comments about how you got your answers, some suggestions for consonants and vowel mixes, suggestions for the small and big mixes on the numbers round. That'd be great. Have a great time.